My big brother said, I got a surprise for you. I want to take you to some place I think you're going to like. So we go in to a hotel, and I look around, and there's people wandering around in costumes. Wow! And I said, what is this? And he goes, well, it's a convention. And I went, oh, okay. What's a convention? And he says, it's a place where like-minded people get together to share experiences. Let me give you some background about who I am. I am essentially a 13-year-old boy. I am. I'm a 13-year-old type 2 bipolar, which means that I have periods of mania, which means I'm hyper and excitable. And then the other type is I'm depressed. I'm sad, I know, I'm not feeling crash, it's terrible. Now, most of the time, at a convention, I'm in manic mode, which works well, because you see what I've done is I've taken what some people might see as a disability or an issue, and I've worked it to my advantage. Whenever I'm about to go on stage, I find myself nervous and overwhelmed with fear, frankly. I mean, it's scary to get on a stage, and it's scary every single time. But the difference is it kicks my mania in, so when I hit the stage, I'm brilliant. At least I think so. There is no roadmap to becoming a professional master of ceremonies. There just isn't. I tried to find one because I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I hate to work. I do. If it's work, I don't want to do it, which is why I love what I do. I don't work. When you find the thing that you love to do, and you can do it without any thought, without of it being, okay, how much am I getting paid? All right, how long do I have to do this? Those are the two questions. If you have to ask those two questions because of the job, not because of your circumstances, then you're doing the wrong job. You know, and people, what do you want to do with your life? I don't know. And that's fine. I was 30 before Pixie was invented. You want to live an incredible life, you have to do it. It's your life, it's nobody else's. And I can show you some of the things I've done. But in the end, you've got to step up, it's your world. So I'm going to ask you real quick, what is it? The silly thing that when you were 7 that you wanted to grow up and be, no matter what it was. Unless you want to be a butterfly, that might be a little difficult to do, but not impossible. There are ways to do it. We do cosplay a lot here. So, what is it you wanted to grow up to be? You want a unique, marketable skill that's yours and nobody else's? Get in the top 5% of one thing and the top 25% of the other. Put those two things together, and you are somebody that nobody else is. You have something that nobody else can truly market that you can make a difference with. There is no trial run, ladies and gentlemen. There is no practice. You don't get your 20s back. You don't get to redo them. So make it a point to be the person you want to be as soon as you can, and you will find that your life is filled with greatness because you put it there. The single most killer that will be for anything you want to do in your life is your own ego. Because I'm either too good for that, or you know what, I'm not good enough for that. If you take I'm not good enough or am I good enough out of the equation, that changes the dynamic of everything. Because then it's just a matter of how do I do it? The greatest question any person in the entire world can ever ask themselves is this: what would I do if I could not fail? We live in a world where we are taught to stop playing early. We're, you know, why don't you go out and play? Go out and play. Go and play. How many times do you hear this kid? Go out and play. Go and play. Go and play. Go and play. Then one day they're like, what are you doing? I'm playing. Aren't you too old for that? Well, that's the problem, folks, is if you don't know what it is you want to do, you've not played enough. Just go out and try things. It doesn't matter what it is. You could be terrible at it. Who cares? Try it. Do it. Go out and play. Dress up. Do things. Find what catches you. I look for the positive. And that makes my world a very positive and happy place because I'm making people happy. And that's really all we want, is to make a difference and be recognized for that difference. And if somebody smiles at you because you said something nice, you have made a difference to the world and it changes you immediately. Don't care what the rest of the world thinks because they're going to tell you that being a professional master of ceremonies, it doesn't work. Nobody does it. Go out and share with people the things that you find that you like. It'll do nothing but make your life more enriched. Because if you want good things, if you want positive things, you have to get them. because nobody else can tell what's inside you unless you tell them or show them.